So here's an Instagram live that I recorded from Xolo Maridueña and Mary Mauser from Cobra Kai. This is a live that they did back in April 30th, 2020, before season 3 of Cobra Kai even came out. I haven't seen anyone share this live on social media or on YouTube, so I thought I would just post it right now. Here you go. Enjoy.
Mary, quite contrary. Guys, this is gonna be so fun. I'm excited. Miss Mary Mauser!
Hi.
Oh, dang. I feel really outdid right now. I didn't do my makeup or my hair or anything. This is
Are you serious? Really? I wouldn't have believed you.
this is me with makeup on. What can I say? I cut the beard, just for this. I'm very excited.
Right.
I'm excited, Mary. This is the very first of a made-up series where I interrogate a person of the audience's choice, and you were the second person on the list. So,
I was the second. Who was the first person on the list?
You were the only one. Johnny Depp decided that he was going to abstain from doing this, but you are the next best thing. They call you the Johnny Depp of Tauruses. So
I hope not, but okay.
Okay, perfect. How you doing? How's quarantine?
What?
How's your quarantine? What's up with you?
I thought you said how's working. I was like,
How's work?
Yeah.
How's working?
No,
How's working? Are you working?
quarantine's good. I actually had class today. Still taking an online class, and that's keeping me from going totally insane.
Okay.
I don't do well at home, apparently. I thought I was like a homebody. Like, literally everybody's always called me like such a homebody.
Oh, got you. And so you've been forced to stay at home?
I am super dependent on going to Target and not being able to go to Target on a regular basis.
So it's not even that you like outdoorsy stuff. It's just that you don't have an excuse to endlessly shop at Target.
Yeah, it's Target, and Disneyland, and CVS. Those are the places I go a lot.
And all of those places are closed. Or not even closed, but you...
Well, no, Target and CVS I can go to, but, like, A, I don't want to be out right now because that's not fair to anyone else, and B, I'm immunocompromised, so I'm not trying to be out.
That's fair. That is, I guess, a good reason not to go to Target. Nice. I'm glad to hear it.
What about you? Quarantine?
Quarantine has been pretty good. I've picked up probably like 20 new hobbies that I've only spent one day each working on.
Yeah.
But right now, the main ones are photography, playing the piano, and learning how to use DaVinci to color footage.
All right. Well, you were doing photography like before. So
yeah, I was doing photography before, and I'd say I'm just as amateur as I was then, but now I can go less places to take pictures. So I'm becoming more creative. I'm becoming more creative in how I take pictures and where I take them. But everything else has been going good. I've been teaching myself the piano. I've been and then the DaVinci thing, which really I shouldn't even mention because I am like that one is really terrible.
Well, you have to try before you can succeed.
Oh yeah, I mean I've been trying for many hours, but it honestly it's been fine. I'm fortunate to be able to stay home and not really have to leave. So nice.
I feel like you're also like the kind of person, you are always like doing something. I feel like every time we make plans to hang out, you're like, what can we do? Whereas like when I make plans usually with people, it's like come over. Are we going to Disneyland or are we sitting on my couch?
Disneyland is a big commitment though. You are walking the whole time.
Literally my workout is just
walking the whole time, figuring out what spot you're going to eat at this time because, to not make it routine. And
I mean, honestly, like, I don't know if anybody else is a Disney fan out there, but
probably nobody. Yeah, probably nobody.
I'm going to kill you. Do you remember that the Golden Horseshoe used to have a secret menu?
Nope.
The Golden Horseshoe in Frontierland used to have a secret menu that had mozzarella sticks on it, and that was my favorite food. And sometimes I would go to Disneyland just to eat their mozzarella sticks because they were I'm pretty sure they were mediocre, but they felt extra good. because they were at Disney.
From Disneyland? Got you.
Yeah. But
I feel like that's the appeal to a lot of Disneyland.
Well, they took them
just...
out for no reason. It's completely stupid. And then I went and I was like, can I have the mozzarella sticks? And they were like, we don't have mozzarella sticks. I was like, I know.
You're like, it's on the secret menu.
The secret mozzarella stick. Can I have some of the secret mozzarella sticks? And they were like, we don't have those either anymore. And I was like, why? And they were like, we've got a new menu. And it was when Toy Story 3 came out. And it's been that way ever since. And
that is the story of why Toy Story 3 is your least favorite.
Yeah,
Toy
probably.
Story? Yeah. But what about when they went into the incinerator? That shit was sad.
Apparently, I read somewhere that was supposed to be the ending.
That would have been devastating.
Right? Can you imagine?
That would have been by far the most devastating Toy Story if that is where that one ended. I would have left the theater being like, wow, I know I'm only 13, but I'm a man now. If I can go through Buzz and Woody and everyone holding hands, waiting for their inevitable death, I'm ready for my family to leave me.
What a cheery topic.
Yeah, what can I say? All right, Mary, I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna. Oh shoot, that was a bad word. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I have some of the hardest questions, by the way. I like to tell everyone here that I sent Mary some questions before, but those were all dummy questions. None of those questions are actually.
I can completely see you doing that, and I honestly won't know whether you're lying or not until you start asking me questions.
Until I start asking them. So we'll see. Well, wait, let me pull them up. I'm pretty excited about this though.
Okay.
I think some of these questions are gonna be. I mean, we're gonna answer the first one, which you have, and I think I'm just gonna come up and maybe some people will write some, because maybe some people didn't get a chance to write some questions. But first and foremost, by far the most important question. I know you said this was the only one that you wouldn't answer, but I'm gonna ask you on stream to peer pressure you into maybe answering the question, and that is, who is your favorite Powerpuff Girl, and why is that one your favorite?
This is the hard-hitting question I just wasn't prepared to answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm. What can I say? I'm basically the Jimmy Fallon of online Instagram lives, and I'm asking you the questions that the people want to know.
Okay. I will give.
Also, there's a correct answer to this one.
Yeah, there is. It's Buttercup.
Yes. Yeah.
Buttercup is awesome and has a horrible attitude. I will say, growing up, Blossom was my favorite. My fifth birthday.
That's the red one, right?
The redheaded one, yeah, the pink one, pink outfit.
So we've just all decided that Bubbles sucks, and.
Well, no, my sister is blonde and I was brunette, so growing up, that's how.
So you couldn't. Yeah, I was about to say you couldn't have liked Bubbles.
Was not allowed. I was allowed to like Blossom or Buttercup. I have my choice, but I could not like Bubbles. I couldn't like Cinderella. I couldn't like Barbie. I had to like her friend.
Ken.
Teresa. I wasn't allowed to like Chloe from the Bratz. I had to like Yasmin or Jade.
I mean, but everyone knows Yasmin was the better one anyways, right?
Actually, Jade was my favorite.
That's
was
what
my
I meant.
favorite
I was autocorrect. Yeah.
Anyway, Buttercup's my favorite. Blossom was my favorite when I was little. And my 5th birthday, I have on denim overalls with the Powerpuff Girls on it. My whole party was Powerpuff Girls themed. And I knocked my 2 front teeth out on my 5th birthday, kissing a boy on the cheek as he was leaving my party. And my picture is me with no teeth over my cake going. That's my favorite picture of my childhood.
I think you had a more exciting 5th birthday party than I've had ever.
Yeah, no, that was my peak.
That was your peak. Even your 21st birthday was not as exciting as knocking out both of your front teeth, trying to get some action on your. Brett's comment.
My boyfriend's watching right now, guys, and he's upset.
He said we're done. All right. So I got some other ones. I don't remember. I took a couple. I don't remember which ones we sent you. So we're just gonna. Actually, these are all on the spot. I didn't send you any of these. This is how television works.
So we just this is how we move. We just just go like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. I'll ask a couple and then we'll open it up for for everyone
People are,
else.
by the way, annoyed we're not talking about Cobra Kai. We have one.
There's gonna be some.
Don't understand why
there's
they
gonna
don't
be
do
some
FaceTime if they aren't
All
going
right,
to talk
guys.
about Cobra Kai.
So my first question to you is, when is Cobra Kai season 3 coming out? What?
Do you have an answer, Xolo? Because if you have it, go ahead and tell me. I don't know.
All right, guys.
We don't know. We have as much information just about as everybody else, but we're hoping.
But to be honest, I feel like if not now, then it's never going to happen. Cobra Kai is releasing after this ends at the 61st minute of. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's what I was trying to do.
At the 61st minute of this live stream, the Cobra Kai episode will air. Yep. You heard it here first, guys.
I said nothing. This is all on him.
If it's not out, then it's not my fault.
What?
It's somebody else's fault.
Just made it your fault.
Nope. All right, here we go, Mary.
Okay.
Let's say you weren't an actress or an actor. What would you be doing?
If you'd asked me this like about 3 years ago, I would have told you that I would have either wanted to be a professional horseback rider, because I loved that growing up.
That is a profession.
A writer. But
W-R-I-T? Writer? Okay. What kind of writing? Like an author or like
yeah,
an
author. I definitely can't write scripts to save my life.
Okay. What kind of books? Like fantasy type books, nonfiction?
I've always been super into fantasy, but I really just choke myself up when it comes to trying to write them, because I just get so in my head. I'm like, I can't create anything that hasn't already been thought of, and so I get super in my head about it. But I could write more like reality-based fiction, but fantasy is my favorite to read, so I feel like that would be what I'd want to pursue. But ASL, American Sign Language, has become like my biggest passion outside of acting in the last few years, and now it's kind of like changed my direction for like college and life and all these things. So it's now something that's probably what I would be pursuing right now.
Okay, you're saying in terms of being like a.
I would love to be involved somehow in education, in fighting for rights. And, like,
got you.
Really any way that I could be a benefit to the deaf community would be really cool for me, because I am very interested in and respectful of and excited about deaf culture, and I think it's something I would like to spread more knowledge of sign language and to be able to support the deaf community in any way that I could. That would be my other like dream.
So what I'm hearing is that when I become a famous world touring rapper, that you will translate on the side of the stage.
Yes, but horribly. I will warn them beforehand. I'll be like, guys, I really don't like this guy, and he's not paying me enough. So I will translate this really badly.
Paying you enough, I wouldn't pay you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess, all right, I guess I deserve it.
It looks like your mustache is my bangs. Yeah. No, like, what are you doing?
This is my mustache is going into your bangs.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. It does look like my mustache is your bangs. Yeah. Except that my mustache is much thinner than your bangs are. But sadly? Yeah. I mean, sadly for me, they think it's a joy for everyone else who thinks I should look like Miguel 110% of my life. But we're
you heard it here, guys. That's why he's growing out the beard.
To spite all of you. All right, let's hear it. If you have to kill a Cobra Kai / Karate Kid character, who are you killing, and why is it Daniel LaRusso? Maybe not kill. That's a little harsh.
Kill is rough, yeah.
What if it was like someone had to just mysteriously leave? And you can give a funny answer to this with, some sly, serious tones.
Great. So it'd be Miguel.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
No, I mean, for the good of the community.
Yeah, who are we getting rid of?
It'd be Kreese.
Got you.
I love Martin.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But
for the benefit of the Miyagi-Do community, you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha. And I guess the Cobra Kai community too. To get Johnny back on top. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say my answer because it was not as creative as that. But we're gonna move on to the next one. That was a good cop out, and I don't think I sent you that question.
No, you didn't.
That was very good on the spot.
Okay, thank you.
What's something right now that you're doing during quarantine that you otherwise would not be doing? Something that you enjoy doing, unless it's something that maybe you don't enjoy doing that you're doing right now?
When you wash up skirt a million times and it starts to get those little balls of fabric on it called pilling? It pills.
I didn't know. I don't wash my clothes, so
you don't wash your hair either.
Yeah.
So it's like those little like balls of fabric that come up. I got one of the little shaver things that electrically shaves them. I became addicted. I shaved all my leggings down, and they look brand spanking new, and I'm so excited about it. So that's the highlight of my quarantine so far. I also downloaded Windows software onto my really nice brand new Mac desktop just so that I could play a PC game that I can't have otherwise, and it's called Disneyland Adventures, and you basically get to walk around Disneyland.
So you're telling me that the only reason you downloaded this is because Disneyland is closed?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, I like how Macs are like super powered desktops, and you're like, but I want to walk around Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stitch was hungry, and he asked me to get him a sandwich, so that was exciting.
Oh my God. You are... Well, I think that's gonna end it for today, guys. I'm not too sure.
20 minutes of me and that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. Let's see. Maybe other people have some questions. Ooh. I got a little question thing here that people can submit to. Let's see. What'd you say?
You mean the little comment bar down there?
Yep. No. Like people can submit questions just on here.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Literally all of them are just saying, "Oh my gosh, Mary's so pretty."
I mean,
that is not in the question bar, guys. That's what the comment bar is for. Let's see. I can't find a question. Literally all of them. What shows? What are you binging right now?
Supernatural again.
Okay.
From the beginning.
And is this a long show? Is that why it's embarrassing that it's from the beginning, or?
Yeah, well, there's, I think, 14 seasons or something out right now, but I'm on season 5.
Oh my God. Wait, and you've already finished all 14 seasons?
No. No, the last time I stopped at season 10, because my sister and I used to watch it together, and then we moved out separately, and then we just never took the time to sit down and watch it again together. Mm-hmm. But she's quarantined with me, so we just do that while we eat. And
so you're starting it over?
Yes. Doing it right.
Doing it right, and you're going all the way up to, where are you at right now?
Season 5. We're like midway through season 5.
Oh my God! And this is a drama, right? So the episodes are an hour long each.
Yes, they are.
10 or 25? How many?
It fluctuates season to season. I think most of them are around like 24 episodes, but there's a couple of seasons here and there. They're like 13. Yeah. And that's not always.
So you're ready for this quarantine to take a whole year. You're ready for this.
Yeah. No, I'm prepared. I am preparing. I'm over preparing so that I can be excited rather than underwhelmed. When it is.
That's actually how I approach every scenario. It's just by really I underperform and over expect. Mm-hmm. All right, okay. Let's see. Oh shoot, we got a bunch more questions, and hopefully these are actual questions. But I appreciate you all hyping up Mary.
Me too. Thank you. Too bad you don't read them to me because he doesn't like me. He doesn't want me to know that you're complimenting me.
Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna exactly. Let's see. Do you have a favorite martial art, maybe move? Not even something that you can do or not do, but something that you are fascinated with. Any goals right now in your even just in like your fitness adventures?
Freaking tornado kicks drive me crazy. I don't know why my body just refuses. My legs will not do it. They just, no matter how many times. I almost got it. I almost got it.
It looks like you're about to cry.
There was a real day on set where I really struggled, guys.
Everyone was just like, Maybe this wasn't the right question to ask. Go back to the Disneyland game.
That was my goal going into season 3. I was like, I just want to get a tornado kick. I just want to get a tornado, and I freaking. But there were some meltdown moments, which I will explain after the series has come out, when I have a chance to show you what I'm talking about.
Wait, you're in season 3? Lucky?
Oops, spoiler.
Spoiler?
This is how he's making up the money that he didn't make by not being on Cobra Kai this year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just hopping along the bandwagon. This is how I'm just hopping along the bandwagon, guys. Yeah. All right, Mary. I have more.
Yep. Okay.
Someone said to shave my head. I'm blocking you. Let's see.
Did you ever figure out your hair product thing, by the way?
No, I didn't figure it out.
Okay.
But also because everything right now,
I
asked for some hair advice, and I know that Mary is very skilled in the realm of all things cosmetics, so I asked her some advice, and everything that I tried to look for was like, yeah, I mean, we have it, but you'll get it in June. So, like,
I gave you good products.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gave me good products, but they'll literally, and I was like, I'm not going to order it and wait till June. I'll just, what I'm doing right now.
Waiting and then not getting the product. That's better.
Exactly. Because, then June comes around and it'll be there right away.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works.
Right.
Perfect. Do you have any questions, Mary, for me? Any zingers?
I actually had, you know what? Jamie asked on mine, who is your favorite Spice Girl? Jamie is our makeup artist, by the way, and she's the best.
Yeah, I honestly, I love the Spice Girls. And
I don't even know who the Spice Girls are. You are Googling right now.
I'm gonna tell you who my favorite Spice Girl is. But I'm gonna show you from a picture.
Right.
Because I'm not good at the names.
Are you disappointed, Jamie?
No, Jamie's not disappointed. I'm surprised she didn't ask me about Jackass. Oh, okay. I actually do recognize some of these names. Actually, I only recognize one, and it's Mel B.
I know which one you recognize.
And it's Mel B, and for that reason, she is my favorite.
Okay, great.
You got a much easier one. Actually, I feel like the Powerpuff Girls are they more popular than the Spice Girls?
No, but you were more recently a child than you were alive during the 90s.
Yeah, what can I say?
So, what was some of your least favorite scenes to film? Somebody asked me.
Yeah, let me just out everyone here. Let's see. What were some of my least favorite? I guess honestly just any scene that is outside because of where we film. We film right next to an airport. Filming outside, and I think Mary can attest to this more than I can because literally all of Miyagi-Do is outside. But trying to film anything outside is like trying to get a hole in one because you have to get the timing perfect, especially at the most busy airport in the world, being the Atlanta airport. It is so crazy trying to, whether it's a helicopter or our sets are right next to train tracks.
Yeah.
We chose the one studio that's we're right next to the airport and train tracks, and also we're gonna be filming 2 different sets at the same time. But I'd say
that's the best is when Miyagi-Do is filming outside and you guys are filming inside.
Yeah.
And we're having to split our crew between the 2 of us.
Yeah. You're
people just yelling back and forth to each other.
That I'd say those are my least favorite, just because I genuinely feel like there wasn't a scene where I was like, dang it. I wish we didn't have to film that. So I guess I would just say that any outside scene is just kind of hard. It's not that I hate it. It's just takes longer.
True. Not to mention weather.
Atlanta weather is very wishy-washy. Our first season, it snowed in, and we had to stay at a hotel because it was snowy. It rains all the time, and there's also just a week where it goes from 70 degrees to 30 degrees, and we decided each season we've decided to film like the hottest days, and like season 1 it was like the peak summer party, and we filmed that at night. And season 2, like I had a scene with Peyton where we were outside at the playground, and it was like the middle of summer or whatever, and we're both like, just kiss me already because it's cold.
I also love watching that scene back. You can see your breath like puffing out of your mouths while you're in Burbank.
Well, yeah, I mean, Burbank is notoriously colder than the rest of Los Angeles, so I see where they got that from. But the weather's weird. But other than that, I genuinely think that we have a really great crew, and without a good crew, like you can have a good cast any day, but the crew is really like what keeps everything together. So I'd say they make sure that we have like some pretty smooth sails, you know?
Yeah.
What about you, Mary? What's your favorite Spice Girl? And you can't say Mel B because that's not creative.
Scary Spice. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I was like, she is not on this list. I see Melanie C, Emma Bunton.
No. They have like stage names. There was like Posh
Wait,
Spice.
Mel B is not her name? Oh, Mel B is Scary Spice.
Okay, so there you go. We both love Scary Spice.
What about, their nicknames are all blah, blah, blah Spice.
Yeah, they're the Spice Girls.
I just figured, I mean, they call them the fucking, well, I guess the Jonas Brothers also are all called Jonas, but I chose the wrong band to choose. Yeah, I like Scary Spice and also Baby Spice.
Okay.
Wait, Posh Spice.
Not one of them?
Yeah, Victoria Beckham.
Yeah.
David Beckham's wife.
I didn't listen to the Spice Girls.
I listened to the Spice Girls, Jamie. Yeah, they're my favorite probably. Wait, here we go. Now it's on your forehead.
What? You're my forehead? Thanks. It's at least smaller than my real one.
Yeah, there we go.
My real forehead is...
Yeah, me too. That's why I have long hair. All right, I have some more for you, Mary.
Okay.
I have one more. Okay, let's see.
You have one more?
Yes.
Okay.
What is, and this is like a version of a question that someone asked. What is a animated movie, like a children's movie, that you didn't like when you saw as a kid, but as now you're an adult, you see actually stands the test of time and you actually like way more than you liked it as a kid?
I have one that's the opposite of that.
Okay, a movie that you enjoyed as a kid and now you think is kind of whack.
Well, I tolerated it as a kid, and that was The Little Mermaid.
And now you don't like it at all?
I hate The Little Mermaid. I hate it so much. I think it's because around the time that I was shopping at Hot Topic at my heaviest, like decked head to toe in My Chemical Romance.
This is right before quarantine, yeah?
Yeah, yesterday actually.
Yeah.
But no, like at the peak of like the people in Hot Topic knew me and offered me a job every time I walked in the door. That's how much I was there. At the peak of that, it was really trendy to like The Little Mermaid. Okay. And so everybody had like these like glasses, and they were doing like hipster versions of like Ariel. And so everybody had this like bright red hair. It just got obnoxious because in my mind, Hot Topic was supposed to be a holy place of all things Gothic. And it just became completely Disney, which I love Disney, but I didn't want it there. So anyway, the opposite of that, the one that you probably asked, I'd say probably Toy Story. I like wasn't a huge Toy Story person as a kid. Okay. And then when I got older, I related to it more like the Toy Story, like, I guess more like Toy Story, like 2 and 3, like storylines I like related to more. And so then I became more of a fan retroactively.
Okay. I honestly did not expect, I thought any princess movie would be right up your alley because you enjoy the princesses, but I stand incorrected.
I enjoy princesses. I don't enjoy...
Do you at least enjoy, like, the fishes?
I love Flounder.
That's the yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty savage.
Somebody says Xolo speaks Spanish to me.
Yeah. Next question. Emmanuel says, how does Mary put up with you?
She doesn't.
Next question.
Yeah.
What do you miss most about filming, Mary? And not even filming our show, although it could be that one. What is something that you get on a set that you don't get anywhere else?
Zebra cakes.
All right, I'm not asking her fucking questions anymore, guys. She's somehow related everything back to Disney and food.
I am a Taurus.
I don't know what that means, but
anyway, let me think. I don't know. I freaking love the people that we work with. Our cast and our crew is like the best at Cobra Kai, and so since that's the thing I've worked on most recently, that's definitely like forefront of my mind. So I think just like honestly, like hanging out at Crafty or like sitting around our chairs and just hanging out is like the best. And also how many naps I'm able to sneak in a day and still call it work.
I was about to say, I think I have a whole like folder of just me scaring you while napping.
Yeah.
But those are the best types of scares.
Yeah, when I'm in my deepest sleep and I just feel my whole chair.
Should have gotten more sleep the night before.
I actually don't know what it is, but for the first about month that we get to Georgia, I cannot sleep normal. I can't sleep in my bed. I don't know why, but I can sleep all day on set.
I have the opposite problem. I actually have never slept so well than when I have like.
Yeah, well, that's because then you have like a Tempur-Pedic, like super fancy mattress the last time that you were in.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm living it up when we head out. But there was like a second part to that question that now I'm blanking on. I had one, but instead I'm going to throw it to the audience. Everything is just season 3. Everything is just
Does anyone have any questions that are not about season 3? Since A, you don't want spoilers, trust me, and B, we don't have anything for you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't. They tell me just as much as they tell someone who's not on the show.
Yeah.
I just see.
But of course, we should answer the question about Miguel and Sam getting back together in season 3. Whether or not that happened. That's a given. We have to answer that question.
Of course. I mean, guys, I didn't want to have to. I didn't want to have to spoil it on this, Instagram live. But yeah, I not only come back to life, but I have a interesting, to say the least, sexual encounter with Kreese, and
there's definitely going to be some fan fiction about that.
Hey man, I'm putting it out into the universe for a reason. I only like the M-rated ones, so anyone willing to make this, I will go in with you on this project. Favorite episode so far, Mary?
Favorite episode to film, favorite episode to watch?
Let's hear both of them.
Favorite episode to film, season 1, it was our date.
Well, I mean, obviously, you get to film with me. Every time you film with me, it's the best time ever.
Actually, it was because we had a stuffed rainbow poop, and they let us hide it in the background of most of the takes for the first.
I think they let us think that we hit it. Yeah, I was about to say, I think they at least gave us some false sense of security.
Yeah.
That day was very fun.
Yeah, that day
very
was
foggy,
fun.
But yeah.
This last year, I would say I had a lot of really good days. We had one day where we went to a specific location where we have been previously in the series.
Oh, in season 3.
In
season 3.
Yeah.
I think I know what place you're referring to.
And it was a really, really long day. And I think I cried several times throughout the day because I'm a perfectionist and I don't like when I can't get something perfect. But by the end of that day, I was sweaty and drained and had so much fun. And if I could go back and do it again, I would.
If I am correct, I was there, but I wasn't filming, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I know it should. And one of our cast members pretended. Well, we could say this. Tanner was a PA that day, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yes. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Tanner, who by the way was probably a better PA than, much more patient than. Tanner was very good. I don't want to say actually. You're right. Not on our show. I'd say actually we've had like Meredith, Cody. They're all very good PAs.
Yeah, no.
I will say, and also Meredith's Instagram posts are like very funny, much funnier than she gets credit for.
Shout out to Meredith.
Shout out to Meredith. I don't think she's here, but
I went to a concert with all of them, and that was probably the off-screen highlight of my Georgia trip this last year. It was the most epic night. It was so much fun.
Who was playing?
So it was the reason I got excited was because I heard Bless the Fall and Escape the Fate were playing.
I love that person, people.
Huh?
I love them. It. Him.
Anyway, and then one of the opener bands actually found our set that we were filming that day, and it was the members of the band Islander, and they came over and they were like, hey, we're really big fans, and I was like, holy crap, that's so cool, and they were like, yeah, we're playing tonight, you want to come? And I was like, yes. So we got to go to the concert, us and a bunch of the crew, like literally they rapped, we all went into the bathroom, like spruced ourselves up, went over across the hall into the concert, and then just like Meredith, oh, you know who, freaking Alessandra crowd surfed.
Oh, okay, yes, I did hear about this day.
It was so much fun, and yeah.
By the way, Alessandra is one of the most quiet people on set.
Yeah.
And this, I think, this is why Mary is making a big deal about it, because she is so shy and cute. And it was it like a rock concert, like a metal concert?
Yeah, no, it's like a full on like I guess it's like post-hardcore. Yeah, post-hardcore, like in metal and stuff like that. But it was so fun. And the dudes from Islander, like we still talk to them, Tanner and I, and they're like the coolest. But yeah, so that was super awesome. I got to Escape the Fate that night, which was really cool.
Yeah, I love this. I think Escaping the Fate is like probably the third coolest post-core rock metal, grunge band that there is west of the Mississippi. So I'd
like to hear you like say a sentence about you went to a concert. You went to a Motionless in White concert with me.
Yeah, I did go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those eyes, guys. He was wearing his glasses before they got broken that night.
Yeah.
His eyes, he just turned sweet. He looked at me and he was just like.
It was almost like what is the closest comparison? It's almost like having a babysitter that you all of a sudden find out is into heavy metal, and then like after every point after that, whenever you hang out with the babysitter, you just can't look at them the same because of how they were. Like it was seriously, guys. I kid you not. This was probably. I mean, it was I'm being dramatic, but it was a fun day. But seeing Mary in her what do you call it, like in her zone or like in her area of expertise, in her element, was like, it was very eye-opening. It was weird because we went to that concert after we had already been to my concert of choice, and then I could only imagine what I looked like after looking at what Mary looked like. I was like, oh man, I have to pay you or something to not have you like retell the moments of that day. But regardless, it was a very fun day. Although, I mean, I didn't know any of the songs previously. There is something very impressive about people who can play music very fast and hard. So I will.
People who play instruments fast.
Fast, yeah. It actually doesn't. Yeah.